Genetic selection of embryos. A looming ethical crisis, the rapid advancement of reproductive technology has crossed a critical threshold. Parents can now score embryos for preferred traits, a practice raising urgent questions about fairness, access, and the potential for a genetic divide. This isn't science fiction, but a burgeoning industry with companies like Genomic Prediction actively offering polygenic embryo selection, a process that predicts future traits based on genetic data. The rise of designer babies for decades, reproductive screening focused on preventing diseases like cystic fibrosis. Polygenic embryo selection goes further, assessing traits from intelligence to disease risk, attempting to predict a future not just free from illness, but also optimized for success. Though the technology relies on polygenic scores, statistical predictions derived from thousands of genetic variants, its accuracy is questionable. Many scores are confounded by social and economic factors rather than pure biology, and they function poorly for non-European populations. Despite these limitations, demand exists. Surveys suggest parents want this technology, and companies are eager to provide it, particularly in the United States, where regulations are lax. The UK, Germany, and France have already banned or severely restricted polygenic embryo selection, recognizing its potential for misuse. The problem with genetic inequality, the core issue, isn't just scientific uncertainty, it's equity. Currently, this technology is accessible only to the wealthy, requiring costly IVF procedures and additional genetic testing. As the practice improves, this gap will widen. Those who can afford to optimize their offspring gain a further advantage, while others may face subtle discrimination based on genetic profiles. The implications extend beyond individual families. A future where genetically selected children are seen as superior could reinforce existing inequalities, creating a self-perpetuating cycle where the privileged perpetuate their advantage through biology. Wealthy elites such as Elon Musk and Sam Altman are already investing in this space. The need for oversight polygenic embryo selection is not inherently wrong. For parents facing severe genetic risks, it could reduce the likelihood of their child suffering debilitating conditions. However, the absence of regulation allows for expansion into more dubious traits: intelligence, athleticism, even skin tone. The time for debate is over. Policymakers must establish clear standards for accuracy, transparency, and ethical boundaries. Without intervention, we risk a future where genetic selection exacerbates social divisions, turning the promise of reproductive freedom into a tool for reinforcing privilege. The question is not if regulation is necessary, but when it will arrive before the market creates a reality too difficult to reverse.